It seems like just as you're getting settled in with your new TV, just as your TV becomes comfortable, just as you get that perfect home theater or living room setup, manufacturers come out with a high resolution TV that just seems to make your TV look, well, not so new anymore. So let's talk about it. Welcome back to another 2-Minute Tuesday, and today we're chatting about resolutions. Before we dive in, we'll give you a warning. This isn't a discussion about the differences in 4K and 8K. Well, it kind of is, but we're not going to be talking about the performance or whether our human eye can actually notice the difference. That's going to be for a different video. We're going to be talking about where all the resolutions come from and what happens when we increase it. When we watch a lot of content that we have access to, like broadcast television, stream movies, watch YouTube videos, or even play games, there are many options that we can incorporate to view it the way we want to. Now, one of those options is resolutions. Like this YouTube video, you can switch it between resolutions down there. Now, I mean, you're already looking down there, so just give this video a like. You know, it'd be nice. Just saying. Anyway, like I was saying, resolutions can greatly impact the overall performance of your TV or whatever you're viewing. Let's just run through them and see what we're looking at. First, we should talk about 720. And just like the other names, it gets its name off the resolution. 720 is going to be 1280 by 720. This means that there's 720 pixels going down and 1,280 pixels that go across. So you have a grand total of about 900,000 pixels. Now we have 1080p, full HD, full high def, or FHD, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be 1920 by 1080. Meaning you're going to have a grand total of about 2 million pixels. Now these two resolutions are going to be the more common types of resolutions out there for all of your content. So whether it's Netflix, YouTube, or whatever you're watching, they're going to be pretty much readily available in 1080p or 720. Now that doesn't mean that there isn't any content available for 8K or 4K. It's just because of the more recent implementation into the video sector, the content isn't as abundant as 720 or 1080, which is somewhere between 22 to 13 years of content accumulation. But now we're seeing more 4K content that's more readily available on streaming platforms. So let's talk about that. Cinema 4K has a resolution of 4096 by 2160, while your Ultra HD or your Ultra HD 4K resolution will be 3840 by 2160. You're probably saying, well, 3840 isn't 4000 or 4K. Why on earth would you make this so complicated? Why not just use one? Because most of the content we have regular access to, like Blu-ray, Netflix, and Amazon, all use UHD 4K, while 4K cinema is a resolution that's been put out by the DCI, or the Digital Cinema Initiative, for movie production. As for the first part, it's really just a simpler way of saying 4K rather than saying 3840. Now, it might seem like a substantial difference, but in actuality, the small pixel differences is something that most, if not all of us, can't really see. In terms of the actual pixels, you're looking at about 8 million pixels in either case. Lastly, we have 8K. This resolution is set at 7680 by 4320. And again, just like before, yes, it's not 8000 or 8K, but it's just easier to say that than to say 7680 every time. This resolution will put you just above 33 million pixels, which alone really is pretty impressive. We're now left asking, well, how are TVs different sizes but have the same amount of pixels? With the actual sizes of the TVs varying, what they do is space it out and or increase the pixel size. So it's pretty crucial to have the right size for the right distance that you're going to be watching from. If you need help finding the right size TV for your living room or whatever room it may be, just give us a call and talk to one of our experts. Now, remember to subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified with all of our new content. And until next time, guys, take it easy.
That was good. Killing it today! Killing it!